Here to spy on us.
Who would I be spying for?
For Henselt. The Death Mold. I heard they hired you.
Do you own
It
me?
just so happens we have common aims. But don't worry, observing Vernon Roach isn't one of them.
You sure,
In
Geralt?
that case, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Well, excuse me for being here. What the We are such a bad combination because we have trust issues. Right, Vernon? I'm looking for the plotters. Is there any way I can tell him that he should go away from here as fast as he can because we are all gonna die? But be sure to keep Arnold well hidden. Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah.
You need to be careful. Death Mold can't learn that you're holding a Kedweni spy.
He won't. Don't you worry none.
Oh,
Death Mold has an excellent net of his own spies.
Lord.
That spy we caught at Laredo's, Arnold. He's prancing around in the next world.
So here we have the mention of Arnold. I knew he is already deceased because I read the journal. But why did you kill him? What else would you have to do? Well, we could have imprisoned him. We could have done something really risky, right? Like, I don't know, trying to make him counter-spy while being with us. Well, maybe we could have imprisoned him. Did he say anything interesting? I hope so. At least.
Why did you kill him?
What else was I to do?
Yeah.
On the boat, you said he was living proof of Henselt's conspiracy against Temeria.
I didn't plan it. He just didn't survive the interrogation.
Maybe you shouldn't have keel-hauled him.
If he'd been cooperative, I wouldn't have had to.
Did he spill anything interesting?
He was tough, but waterboarding can be incredibly effective. Eventually, he coughed up that Henselt was trying to bring the border towns to a boil.
Henselt's not stupid. He wouldn't want to wage war on two fronts.
Yeah, well.
That rat Laredo was supposed to stir unrest in Flotsam. Luckily, you rearranged his intestines with your blade.
Yeah, and don't you think that it's a little bit weird that nobody here knows what we've done? Well, probably it's not gonna be a problem. What are your plans? What's going on in Bergen? Yeah, as if... Any news from Flotsam, really?
What news of good old Flotsam?
Thanks to us, it still is good old Temerian Flotsam. If I hadn't sniffed out Laredo's treachery, a Kedweni garrison would be stationed there already. Constable John Natalis has appointed a new commandant to Flotsam. Let's hope he doesn't turn out to be another.
Ah, well, okay, so Natalis is in command then. Because I remember there was a little bit of competition between the nobles and stuff. I remember Triss saying, but then he is actually in command, which is fine. I'd say good. By the way, the Scoia'tael knew about the Kedweni plans as well. I think Zoltan was the one who said it to me. How did they know that?
Any idea what's happening on the other side of the Battle of Spectres?
Well, I expect not much has changed. A bunch of dwarves, elves, and peasants are trying to figure out how to save Edirn.
Saskia's an exceptional woman.
But just a woman, nonetheless. Besides, how would you know?
Exactly.
Just a hunch, when there's all the talk. Besides, to assemble an army of elves, dwarves, and humans who fight side by side, you pretty much have to be extraordinary.
Do you?
You'll not persuade me some woman will defeat Henselt in battle.
You're forgetting one thing. Kedwen's just fighting for a better life. Edirn's fighting for life itself.
Yeah.
Motivation's important, I grant you. But it can't trump knowledge of the art of war.
Exactly.
Temeria's my only concern. And I'll be glad to see Henselt's forces tied up here. That's a good thing.
Think he wouldn't stop after conquering Edirn? What if he quickly deals with Saskia and turns his army west?
It's possible, but I hope it won't come to that.
I don't know. I mean, Henselt seems to me like he's an extreme expansionist, no doubt. I don't know. I can't be sure about that, honestly. If he happens to know what we have done in Flotsam, then maybe yes, just because of retaliation, you know.
You miss your old friend, Yorvith?
If the gods are kind, he'll yet fall into my hands. That said, I wonder what the scoundrel's up to.
Oh, you're thinking about him? Actually, I'm thinking about him too a bit. I wonder if... I don't know geography, but maybe he's still marching, or maybe... I don't know. Well, the Scoia'taels are actually good in fighting, but if you really think about it, even if you have excellent units like the Scoia'taels, one thing is fighting like they do, and one thing is fighting an open war. They might be way too vulnerable to wage open war.
I was wondering what you're actually doing here, Vernon.
Exactly.
Blue Stripes never want for work, especially in a hotbed like this.
You're not about to tell me, are you? And here I thought we had something special.
Huh.
I've got my finger on the pulse, and I've not forgotten what I came here for, Geralt.
Foltest's assassin.
Precisely. He's holed up like a rat, and he'll meet a rat's end.
Well, I thought we came here because Leto was coming here. Not exactly here at Hansel's side again. This is weird, but are you keeping something from me? Are we still doing this trust issues thing? I don't know. It's a little bit weird that Geralt and Roche are at odds right now. Why would I tell him this, anyway?
How are things, Vernon?
Quiet. Nothing to talk about, really. Like everybody else, I'm waiting to see how events unfold.
Why not stop waiting and try setting something in motion?
Are you
My
kidding
people
me?
are combing the area for Letho, who seems to have vanished. There's nothing else I can do. What are you up to?
Busy as ever. I need to lift the fog of specters, reverse Sabrina's curse, and find out who's behind the plot to assassinate Henselt.
I never thought I'd see you so eager to help
I'm not
Henselt.
eager.
Coincidence. Our interests happen to have aligned.
What interest might you have in tracking down this plot?
I get the feeling it's all linked. If I can't get to the bottom of this plot, I'll be unable to lift the curse and never recover my past.
In any case, I wonder who's behind it.
Well, I know where the plotters meet. If you want to learn more, come with me.
Why would he?
That would be a grave error. A captain of the Temerian army shouldn't meddle in the domestic matters of another state.
I
Sensible.
thought that's exactly what they pay you to do.
Yeah, but not like this.
Sorry, Geralt. This time I truly cannot help.
He does what? Puts a pig's eye.
Okay, seriously, that's not how you do this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's his job. But in any case, he wouldn't do it openly. And Geralt is working openly.
Did they take him?
Seriously, Geralt. Even if he was doing something, would you know? If he was meddling or whatever, would you know unless he tells you? Zoltan, you're back. This place looks truly horrible. I really don't like it. There are no trees. We went from an area that was full of gigantic trees to no trees. And by the way, I think that's the most sensible thing that I've heard Roche say in all the game, probably, that he's not gonna, be mixed up with this situation.
Their serfs dropped their pikes and ran to the archers' corpses.
Did they start looting?
Listen, they picked
It
up
makes
the bows and
obvious
shot at the enemy.
sense.
I tell you, each shot meant a dead man.
Ah, those were the serfs from Bywood.
The serfs from Biowd?
Exactly. Poaching is in their blood.
Oh. I don't know, honestly. Well, I was thinking that maybe if I was Roche, I would probably not be here and do stuff like
We got our orders.
help stabilize Temeria, find a way to legitimate Bussi, I don't know. But he might have been ordered to bring justice to the king, to capture this assassin, regardless. Maybe from Thaler himself, and Thaler is the one that is
And a man holding his
actually surveying the situation, the government situation right now, which would make more sense because Thaler is not an operative. He is, but Roche is the kind of guy that takes care of the dirty work more than Thaler, I would suppose. Thaler is more like a spy and a plotter, while Roche is a little bit more hands-on,
Are coming for you.
literally.
He was slaughtering pigs at the top.
Let's
so he
go.
takes a pig's eye and puts it between his buttocks.
He does what?
Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elves and the recruiter enter, and the mother says,
You waving? But
they've come to take you
where
to
is
war.
Gervant?
Fen, keep dropping your guard like that and they'll beat your kisser to a pulp. Who do we have here?
Someone who's worried about your close combat skills.
We practice a few hours every day.
And here I thought practice makes perfect.
Really? Care to show us your skill then? White-haired one.
But what are we doing? Is this brawling?
What are the rules?
Spare our gentlemen's bits for the ladies. Other than that, hit wherever you want. We'll learn something. Maybe you'll learn something. Always comes in handy.
Okay.
So, shall we give it a go?
I would do one. Why not?
Why not? Who's willing?
I'll try. See if you're as strong in your arms as you are in your gob.
Okay, so this is it. I'll do one or a couple.
Let's see what my friend Vernon taught you.
Make some room!
Let's see how the quick time events
I
are,
can see that.
since they are now different.
Did they take him?
Not a chance.
What happened?
Dodge! Wake up!
Guys, I don't know. Is this because of my camera? Even the first...
Got a feeling Fen won't remember much of that fight. With a few more surprises up our sleeves. How about you?
Well, I could do another one. I want to see if this gets fixed. I remember that when I fought the first time... Oh no, in the mine with Lorido. Something happened there as well. I think I remember that everything stopped, or...
Why not?
I don't know.
Take me on. I fancy learning a few Witcher's tricks.
But we are not learning Witcher tricks, we're just brawling.
Let's see what my friend Vernon taught you.
Make some room!
Move it! Dodge! Dodge! Wake up!
Oh, now it works. I guess it was just a moment.
Close the distance!
I'm still very bad, guys. I mean, I'm managing to do this.
He's still young. He'll learn. With a few more surprises up our sleeves. How about you?
I'll come by this evening.
When the time comes, practice on your own for now.
I'm still truly bad. Who are you, Tiny?
So,
No, no.
give it a go.
I wanted to talk with Tiny.
When the time comes, practice on your own.
I wanted to know what he was doing here. I mean, he's probably just hanging out with the blue stripes. Oh, that's not Tiny. Oh, I can't understand who I'm talking to. Hey, Zoltan, you're Tiny too? You're fighting by yourself? Or Zoltan is teaching you? Oh, let's try this. Oh, wow. Oh, nice boat. Boats are so nice. I love boats. Alright, I'll take that. You have something to say, Hugo?
Just be quiet.
Look at this, though. The coast is beautiful. It's the mainland that's horrible. Gee, though. I would have remained on the ship, yes, but they are surrounded anyway. God.
Welcome.
Okay, well then, well then, nice to explore the boat, if you like boats. You're out, Roche. By the way, I'm absolutely not stalking you, not at all. Whenever did I do that? But what? Okay, so some Kaedweni soldiers are around here. I see you. Alright. Oh, there is something here. Yeah, would you look at that? Perfect place for an ambush now, isn't it? Can I go behind there? Whoa, game. You're saving? This looks nice. You're saving again? Are you kidding me? These glyphs make me afraid that somebody's gonna jump on me. Huh? Oh! This is where Sabrina was burned at the stake. On a wagon wheel. Whoa. Look at those crows. What about you? Why are you praying? Oh,
Oi, what you doing here?
what are you doing here? They're looking for you? Yeah, this could be the two guys. I don't know.
I heard Zivik can't wait for you to get back.
Plough it all. If we miss muster, he'll have us flogged. Get us out of here, will you?
You
What?
came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
What? Well, I'm up for killing monsters.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes.
Really? Let's step on them. Where are the ashes, though?
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
Yeah, a piece of bread. Like a whole bread. Are we sure she's dead?
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
So weird. Letters, bottles, plates, offers, candles. Well, it's probably... She wasn't buried, so that's probably where people pay her respect. To her. What? I butchered that sentence. I know. Why not? I mean... Why is this tree scorched? What is this? Oh, that's just candles?
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
It's just candles. But these ones are black. I don't know if this kind of stuff has a meaning. I mean, some black candles are used in some rituals. Could I say witchcraft rituals? Maybe somebody's using her energy, her death energy, to channel power to get something else done.
Nothing interesting.
There's just mushrooms in a circle. Let's go up there. Hey, was there something here? Okay.
Nothing. Again.
Geralt. Hi, yeah, by the way, the coins that I'm searching for, I mean, I accidentally, no, not accidentally, but the quest for the coins, I think it's related to the prophecy. It is. So it's related to the curse as well. I think the prophecy mentions the coins openly. I don't see anything really. Those black candles are a bit...
Strange aura.
yeah. Explore the circle. That's a dead raven.
Nothing interesting.
It almost looks like someone is making the rituals, taking advantage of the latent magic energy that there could be here.
Strange aura. Let's take a closer look. Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say. Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise.
What about the black candles, Geralt? You're telling me nothing about that? Take the square coin.
Square coins adorned with a fish.
Uh-huh.
I guess the plotters like to come here.
Well, it would make sense because she talked about those coins in her prophecy curse.
Let's see.
Oh, you just took it?
An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving, but harmless. People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Except for one person. With Kedweni Army issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site. Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle. Except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections. And they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place.
That can draw the power except from dragons? How do animals draw power? I don't know how much do I like that. I mean, from a lore point of view, not... It's personal.
Sabrina was nailed to this wheel. Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently.
I remember a plate of nails right at the entrance of the camp. Maybe they are using this stuff to fortify the camp?
I better take one, just in case. I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief, who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers.
Also this thing about the nails is interesting. Huh. Do these people know anything? I'm puzzled by this, guys. It's probably nothing. And yet... Alright, so I went around here for a bit, but I didn't find anything else. Really? I didn't go down here, though. I think this is the world end. The world's end. Right. What are you? Oh, you're... okay. Yeah. This is it. Let's read the letter. Saint Sabrina, I humbly beg you to hear my supplication. Grant me, O fair lady, your blessings and protection. Deign to save me from the snares of my enemies and from all dangers. Okay. Pretty vague.
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Did you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
Burning them for Sabrina?
To you, 'tis a waste of time, right?
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
Okay.
What kind of stories did the visionary tell?
He says, if we burn candles, the dead sorceress's spirit will save us from death and battle.
He also says only those who believe will survive.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago, We both served under Henselt then, but only the 5th Company guarded the stake.
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but others visit the circle to check the remains.
You're just like them. To you, it's only a superstition to make money from. You're looking for old nails in the ashes.
Like that bag who trades outside the inn.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Really? Then give us the nail.
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it? Not heard what they say. Relics are like fist tech for simple folk.
But, well, for me? What would it be if I'd give it to you?
How did you manage to avoid the drowners on your way here?
The visionary was with us. He led us through, then left.
And you just stayed here. You're geniuses. He just left you here. I don't know.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.